So, good day. Welcome to all. In this video, I will be discussing the case study that I have made in the topic Performance Development, which is chapter 17 of the book entitled Management. So, without further ado, let us start. So, the topic that I will be presenting today is all about the Tesla Motors and how it is efficient in terms of the idealistic approach in developing fuel efficient cars. So I will be also discussing the answers to the questions included in the study. So in this study, the objective is to understand the topic itself as well as to answer the questions which is relevant to the Tesla Motors success and if the dealership of Tesla is a miscalculated mistake or a calculated risk. To summarize the issue, it is discussed that the Tesla Motors and its revenues have been growing. The revenue in 2013 compared to the previous year is improving and getting better. So, greater intentions lead to even greater expectations. Because of the decline in the fuel economy by 2025, the companies, Tesla included, has recognized that the production of electric hybrid, and the fuel-efficient cars, which leads to an environment-friendly automobile, has been the trend. Few companies have attracted as much scorn and adoration as Tesla. When Tesla launches a product like the Cybertruck, the reception tends to be divisive. Critics see it as further evidence that founder Elon Musk is out of touch and doomed to fail. The high cost of entry in the auto market have led many to speculate. A prime example is the electric car, which has long been a dream of those seeking to reduce auto emissions, but a product that many considered as too difficult to introduce. In an industry with many challenges, including large fixed costs, network effects, and incumbents that might prefer to preserve the status quo, Tesla is showing that a Silicon Valley startup can overcome many seemingly insurmountable economic problems. So, according to Elon Musk, the largest problem that humanity faces this century is solving the sustainable energy problem. That is, the sustainable consumption of energy. But the only way I could think to address that was with innovation. So, despite the fact that many thought that electric cars could never compete with gas powered vehicles, Tesla has shown that Silicon Valley style thinking can help overcome entry barriers even in the most established of industries. So, the first question for discussion in this case study is with its high end offerings in a still emerging market, did Tesla get into the race for success in the fuel efficient market too soon, or perhaps too boldly? So, why or why not? So, based on the fact that Tesla got more revenues on 2013 than on 2012, it does say that Tesla got into the electric car market too soon since it lost more than $219 million and hasn't gotten smoother since its founding in 2003. However, that risk changed today since more and more are getting curious in going to an environment-friendly automobile, which helped the Tesla reach the popularity it deserved after a few years ago. The people were engaged in the environment-friendly automobile. So this led to Tesla being the top of the electric vehicle race since it has more room to grow, and it was one of the first successful companies to develop electric cars with high power battery tech. Also, it took more risk to develop one. I think Tesla's success is heavily impacted by Elon Musk's strategy with regards to setting goals and planning ahead on what will be the trend in the future, as well as the organization of ideas and good leadership in the company. So the second question in this case study is, in my view, which was Tesla's opening of dealerships a miscalculated blunder or a calculated risk? So explain. So in my opinion, I think the opening of dealership made by Tesla was a calculated risk. It is because that it was one of the marketing strategies that made Tesla popular nowadays. By organizing a dealership on other people and other companies, it created a room for network inside the Tesla itself to increase profitability. So even though they experienced a fair share of difficulties, I think the important aspect that Tesla made is the risk to expose itself through dealership. Um, at the start, nobody bought one because they don't know how good the car was. So, in conclusion, Tesla will continue to produce high quality electric cars to improve fuel efficiency. It got into the place where it deserved, and it took the risk where no one attempted to do. Thus, it will be one of the top car manufacturers in the future. So that's all for my case study, which is the first part of the end term project in engineering management. I hope I was able to discuss fully and clearly about performance development. So thank you guys for listening and have a good day.